Army life is tough. Rain, just what we needed.
No. Strangers aren't strangers aren't welcome here. Begone. Strangers aren't welcome here. Begone. Strangers aren't welcome here. Begone. There are... Of course. Why don't I... We'll talk. Of course. The eternal fire, a gift from the Reverend, I presume.
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra, and throw in 100 orens for my expenses.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but if so, you're looking for trouble. It's no matter to me. You have a deal. These damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates. And this is a valuable shipment for a special client.
Where would I find these drowners?
Where? At the river's edge. They creep out of the water after dusk.
I see.
Witcher!
Listen,
Not here.
You're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much
survival instinct. I'd rather lay low. The Reverend...
So you know what it is?
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human...
Our mutual friend
So he's got you hooked too? Clever little runt. You've no idea what you're getting into. Worse than fist tech.
Relax. I only play...
That's what they all say.
Like I said. What do you say?
Anything, really, but in these...
Show me.
The customers always...
That sword on your back could double as an oar.
What could we?
Farewell. Greetings. I don't speak your language.
Nendwan Esavatgan. You'll not intimidate us, Witcher. Where's Harren Brog? He promised us some hawker's specialties.
I'm not sure I like your tone. Heron didn't mention you. I was hunting drowners.
Va tel nain. You're no Ensaid, but you're not Dwan filth either.
The goods are Heron's. Sorry, Ensaid.
Listen carefully, Vatgern. We're part of a 20-elf unit. Our brothers suffer from disease and hunger. These crates...
I guess I see your point.
Good. We have no choice.
Sorry.
Willing to die for that greedy Dwan.
Doesn't matter.
We'll slay you and then Harren.
I killed the drowners and encountered...
Elves? I don't believe I know any elves.
They were expecting you. Who are they?
Scoia'tael. Squirrels. Young non-humans. Freedom fighters. Those who did...
I'll keep quiet. If it's dangerous, why...
I have to make a living...
Either way, I did my job.
My crates are safe, then? I underestimated you, Witcher. Incidentally, what...
We had a disagreement. They're dead.
You killed them? Huh. Their friends are likely to return for the goods. When they arrive, we can blame it on the drowners.
No business of mine. I want my payment. Then you can tell me about Salamandra.
Here's your gold. Salamandra collect tribute from the villagers. Disobey, and they slit your throat, set your house ablaze.
Where can I find them?
Ask the Reverend. He'll decide what you should know, but I wouldn't mind them gone.
My friend seeks a dwarf.
I'll ask around. Maybe I'll...
Who goes there?
I'm a witcher, a monster slayer.
Why into my home armed? I have nothing worth stealing.
Calm down. I've no desire to hurt you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
I don't talk to strangers.
I'm Geralt. Now you know my name.
Have a drink with me, Master Garavant. I detest spies, and we all know spies don't drink.
Let's drink then.
Forgot the most important. Seen the Reverend?
Of course.
He told us to question strangers. A ring of the eternal...
The Reverend sent me to help you.
He's always thinking of me. I have this gardening problem.
I'm no gardener.
Let me finish. Some time ago, strange plants erupted in my garden. These plants, they're alive. Useful they were at first, devouring moles and insects.
What's the problem then?
Now they're as big as a man with giant...
I'll see what I can do.
I'll pay 50 orens.
$120 and not an oren less.
2 weeds for 70 orens.
I said 120.
I need to live.
Strong stuff. How about 100?
Deal! One last shot.
Mm-hmm. I've slain.
You want your 80 orange?
We agreed on a...
We drank some ale, but my memory rarely deceives me.
Now listen here.
All right, here's your coin. I told you not to slay monsters while drunk at night.
I risk my neck for you and you try to cheat me. Don't forget to tell the...
Speak.
You a soldier?
What's it to you?
I noticed that suit of armor.
My brother's. He fought at Brenner and other places. Oh, I detest...
Relax. I'm no soldier.
Speak your mind.
Any monsters around?
The howling from the village turns my milk sour.
Anything stranger than that?
The fog was so dense one time I strayed to the witch's house, where a great beast stared in her window.
Tell me more.
Well, I wasn't about to stay. I turned round so fast I nearly left my legs behind, but it was as big as a horse.
Later. Odo, it seems you...
What?
Weed it out, you hypocrite. Zoltan told me you...
Speak your mind.
Later. From the blood and dents, this armor's a warrior's. But this fatso's more familiar with tankard than sword.
Why are you being so gentle with
Looks
her,
like Miss
Butch?
Vesna has unwanted visitors.
Being rough, I dare you.
Oh, this shrew needs... We could do that.
I'm sleepy. You'll be sorry.
Is that you? We
Piss off, Whitey. No monsters.
don't have the balls to fight a witcher, Butch.
Shut it, woman. I'll show you balls.
You're apt to lose the...
Let's see just how tough you are. Will you help me? I fear the dogs and thugs, but I need to get home.
Certainly.
Those who hustle always get rewarded. It's those dogs. Those hellhounds.
You're all right. They're gone.
They came after us.
Let's go.
We're here. Thank you. How can I repay you?
Shall we meet again?
I don't know. I live with my grandma and I'd rather not shock her.
What could possibly shock her?
Everything. Except if we met to pray together. But listen, I know this one place, the old mill.
Secluded and quiet.
Exactly. But people say it's haunted. I wouldn't want the miller's ghost disturbing us.
Ghosts wouldn't dare disturb a Witcher. Others will stay away out of fear.
Settled then. I'll see you tomorrow after sunset. Bring wine, and I'll bring food.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Wonder how I know you? No? So be it. What do you want?
I'm looking for Witcher's work.
Since you're here, a monster supposedly haunts the lake shore, devouring peasants late getting home. A ghoul may have made its lair in the crypt.
How much for each?
You witchers do nothing disinterestedly. Kill a monster, bring me proof, and I'll reward you generously.
Did the peasants say anything more about the lakeshore monster?
Just that it hunts by the lake at night and kills people.
What does the creature from the crypt look like?
Perhaps a standard ghoul, but who knows? See for yourself.
How much do you collect for a drowner?
It's my professional secret.
Come on, we're in the same profession.
It seems so.
So, how much for a drowner?
Depends, but on average, 80 orens.
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Calm down.
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors for.
A fair day's wage for a fair day's work.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Take care.
Right.
What do you mean, what?
There's what do they call that?
Will it last long?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine...
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes.
I see. Let's talk...
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Of course.
I don't believe you. The Reverend said, worship the fire sign. Seems he did send you.
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those deadens.
Deadens?
Yeah. Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road. I've never fought beasts before. Too scared.
Deadens, you say?
Please, sir.
I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you.
Sure, sir. I'll tell him what I know, which will be little, and I don't have much gold neither, but no matter, just so long as the deadens are slayed, eh?
See you later.
Not enough pay for this. The Reverend...
Where would I find these ghouls?
Near the inn. There's a hill. An entrance in the...
Farewell.
The
Where might I get...
The Order of the Burning Roses got passes.
I've seen no knights here. Would the Reverend know anything?
He knows a lot. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Farewell.
The...
Got any problems around here?
Well, that Cartiona or whatnot. Damn plague's been about, killing folk. And we got monsters too.
Monsters? What kind?
Well, there's wolves. Lots of them. There's the deadens, and there's elves and kobolds.
Wolves, you say?
Oh, heaps of them, sir. And them mutts have gone wild. It used to be I could pelt them with rocks. No, I'm just afraid.
I see. I found these strange dice, dwarven handiwork.
Don't know what folks have said, but I quit playing long ago, I swear.
Relax, Mikkel. I'm just asking.
The Reverend can tell you I burned my box and renounced the devil. Talk to the dwarf, Zoltan.
Zoltan, you say?
Mikkel admits monks and folk with passes.
The feast will come for us.
You a Witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much. This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up. Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the Reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks. I want to enter the city, but I need a letter, a pass of some sort.
Only Knights of the Order hold passes. But as chaplain, I have one.
May I have it?
You, a stranger. Speak.
Are you a chaplain?
Yes, heathen.
Really?
So says the...
Is that...
The old world will...
You seem to contradict yourself.
You mock me, Witcher? So tell me, who gave...
The eternal...
Return to your...
I'll see you later.
Curious.
What do you want?
Can I ask you...
If you must.
I see you took...
Did you think I'd...
What do you mean?
He has powers perhaps beyond his...
That's good of you. Few in these times...
With winter approaching, if I grow hungry...
Are you one Abigail?
We all hide a monster in... You see?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No,
Sorry, kid.
it's all right. I bet...
Seems the contents of that bottle caused the woman's death. The ghouls came for her remains.
Leave me be. I won't surrender my workshop for all the treasure in the world.
Oh, you'll give it up, Gramps, or else.
Or what?
A Witcher! Kill him!
Not likely.
You're ours, Witcher. You should have left Salamandra alone. This bridge will be your grave.
I'm innocent, don't hurt me!
Nobody messes with Salam.
Thank you, Witcher. You saved me, and my laboratory, my beakers, my treasures.
Anytime. I know all too well what they're after. To use the stolen secrets, Salamandra needs equipment. Without it, the Witcher's mutagens are useless. They almost grabbed Kalkstein and his treasures. They almost succeeded at Kaer Morhen. Almost makes a huge difference. If I'd stayed and fought the Frightener with Vesemir, I might have faced a different threat today. They were here for me. I made a choice some time back.
Had you known this would happen, would you have chosen differently?
No. It was the right decision, and I'll deal with the consequences.
I'm not surprised at your answer. You don't seem like one to look back. Visit my shop in Vizima for any ingredients you need for your potions at a discount.
Farewell.
Shouldn't have defended the old man. He'll come talking again.
What are you going on about?
The old man comes here and talks. Gives me headache. I'll stone him next time.
I wouldn't if I were you. He's a powerful alchemist.
Captain said only admit those with passes.
I know.
They're moving me to Millgate tomorrow. That's where I'll stand. If you have a pass, look for me there.
Not letting me in? The oxen... What brings you here?
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on... specific? Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
I wanted to ask you about
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here...
I'm not exactly a local, And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just...
Farewell.